Welcome back to Yoga Life by Jiyoung. I'm Jiyoung. We'll begin in Tadasana, mountain, at the back of our mats. Today, we'll be moving our entire body. I've included some active stretches and balancing poses as well to add some zest to the flow. It is a practice suitable for all practice levels. All poses are optional. Feel free to modify any pose and use props and take breaks whenever needed. Send your loving gaze far ahead. Take deep, calm breaths. Take a moment to connect with your body from your foundation to the top of your head. As we flow through our movements today, let us hold the essence of responsibility in our hearts, particularly in the context of love. Responsibility and duty may seem the same, but they stem from different motivations. Responsibility out of love is an entirely voluntary act. It is your response to the needs, either spoken or unspoken, of another sentient being. So you take responsibility. And the huge part of taking responsibility for your loved one is showing up. So you're doing a very good job of loving yourself today. Take a deep breath of confidence. Next, inhale, draw a big circle with your arms. Gently wrap your right wrist with your left thumb and index. Bend to your left, pushing your hips to your right. Inhale, back to the center. Switch your hands. Grab your left wrist with your right thumb and index. Next, exhale, bend to your right. Keep your shoulders and back soft. Inhale, center. Great. Let go of your wrist and a baby back bend. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold at your hips. Relax your spine. To respond to your body's and mind's voiced or more subtle needs, immerse yourself in deep listening and awareness. Mindfully nod your head several times. Maybe gently turn your head side to side. Be on your fingertips. Slowly walk your hands side to side. Back to the center. Fingertips on the ground for balance. Pedal out your feet. Come to a stillness. Inhale halfway up, a flat back. Draw your shoulders back. Exhale, relax. A deep inhale, slowly rolling up to mountain. Inhale, upper salute, maybe a baby back bend. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Put your hands down firmly and bend your knees if you have to make it happen. Then, walk your hands forward, finding downward facing dog. Keep breathing deeply. You know what to do. Add some pedal outs. Sway your hips side to side. Find stillness. We'll wake up our spines by arching and rounding our backs just like in cat-cow flow, but with more dynamic movements to generate some heat. Shift forward into plank. Lower your hips down to your mat. Rounding your back, hips on your heels. You can take your knees out here. Inhale, Cobra. Point your toes toward your head if you feel safe going above and beyond. Exhale, coming back to Extended Child. Inhale, Cobra, maybe with your feet up, shoulders down. Exhale, Child. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Child. Tuck your toes, plank. And Down Dog. To be responsible means to be able and ready to respond. To be able and ready to respond, you need stamina. Luckily, it can be built up by physical and mental exercise and nutritious diet. Inhale, point your right toes skyward. Bend your right knee, welcoming more stretch into your right hip. If you're comfortable, softly draw circles outward with your right knee. Then inward. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, knee to chest, shifting forward. Land your right knee under your right hip. Lift your left leg and right arm, balancing through your core. When you're balanced, draw your right elbow and left knee together. Inhale to extend. Exhale, right hand and left toes down. Keeping your left toes on the ground, slide your left toes to your left. Then, slide them to your right side. Come back through the center. Activate your core and lift up to three-legged dog, kicking your right leg up. Exhale, Down Dog. Fantastic, friends. Three-legged dog, left foot up to the sky. Bend your left knee, opening up a little more through your left hip. If you're okay here, draw some circles with your left knee outward. Change direction. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Land your left knee under your left hip. Raise your right leg and left arm, balancing through your core. When you're balanced, draw your left elbow and right knee together. Inhale to extend. Exhale, left hand and right toes down. Keeping your right toes on the ground, slide your right toes to your right. Then, slide them to your left side. Come back through the center. Then find three-legged dog. Left foot up to the sky. Left foot down. Step your feet outside your hands. Lower your hips, garland. Prayer hands. Elongate your spine. If you're at ease here, see if you can lower each knee toward the ground. When you're done, rest your fingertips on your mat. Point your pelvis up to the sky, finding forward fold. Send your right foot behind you, laser lunge. Don't rush to settle. Gently moving your hips back and forth, find the right spot, then lower your right shin. With each breath, notice how you feel. You can choose to rock side to side. Be present with your body and its needs to be ready and able to respond. A stillness at the center. A deep, conscious breath. Slightly push your left knee out. Back to the center. Left hand on your mat. Raise your right shin. With the power of your gluteus maximus, step your right foot outside your right hand. Uttanasana. Exhale. And send your left foot behind you. Maybe rock your laser lunge back and forth, taking your time to find where to settle. When you're ready, lower your left shin. Option to rock side to side. Observe your sensations. You don't need to react to all of them. You decide which of your needs to say yes or no at your own pace. A stillness at the center. A deep, conscious breath. Slightly push your right knee out. Back to the center. Right hand on the earth. Raise your left shin. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Raise your hips up, lower your head. Bend your knees as much as you like. Bring your feet closer to each other. Your hands are framing your feet. Bending your knees more, inhale, chair pose. One grounding breath. Extend your arms in front of you. Keeping them parallel to the ground, send your left hand behind you. Your gaze follows your fingertips. Left hand slowly comes forward. Send your right hand behind you, adding a gentle twist in your back. Exhale, slowly bring your right hand forward. Beautiful. Arms by your ears or hands at your chest. Lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee if that's available for you. An option to open up your arms here, reaching your right hand down and left hand up, only if that feels good. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly, joining your hands. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Stay where you are or open up your arms if you like to intensify the pose. A deep inhale. A big exhale, prayer hands. Inhale to untwist. Stand up tall and join your hands at your chest. Your feet are a hip distance apart. Ground down through your right leg for dancer pose to enhance your leg and core strength, balance, and concentration. Bend your left knee. Reach behind and grab your left foot or ankle. You can stay here if this is enough challenge for your balance today. Reach up with your right hand. Slowly tilt forward. Send your left foot away from you. Fix your eyes at one point. Flex your toes. One steady breath here. Come out of the pose slowly. Hands at your chest. Switch sides. Anchor down through your left leg. When you're ready, bend your right knee. With your right hand, reach behind and grab your right foot or ankle. Stay here or send your left hand skyward and tilt forward. Use your core to find balance. Focus your gaze at one point. Hold for one more steadfast breath. You're in control as you come out of the pose mindfully. Excellent. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Relax your neck. Plant your palms. Step your feet back, a strong plank. Draw your tummy in. Have your knees on your mat if that's what you need now. Look out for yourself when you need to. There's no shame in it at all. Hold for one breath. Rock forward, chaturanga or supported chaturanga. Place your hands behind your neck. Inhale, lift your elbows up the best you can. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, relax. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Bring your arms by your sides. Your palms are facing up. Lift your legs off the ground. Keep your lower back soft. If you're okay here, lift your upper body and arms as well. Locust pose. Breathing deeply, hold it with strength and grace. Release. Come up to table. When you're ready, inhale, open to your right, sending your right arm up. Exhale, thread it under your left arm. Lower down to your right shoulder and right side of your head if possible. You're welcome to stay here or reach behind with your left hand and touch your right thigh. If you're comfortable here, gently rest your right fingertips on your left shoulder. Stay here for 2 more loving breaths. Mindfully unravel finding table. Your left arm goes out and up. Exhale, softly thread the needle. Lower your left shoulder and the left side of your head to the earth if you can. Stay here or send your right hand behind you and touch your left thigh. And touch your right shoulder with your left fingertips for an added challenge. Hold it for 2 peaceful breaths. Carefully unravel. From your table, walk your hands forward, flowing into melting heart or puppy pose. Pause at the point the stretch is enjoyable. Take a moment of stillness, breathing slowly. When you're ready, walk your hands back, child. Maybe send your hands all the way to your feet. Open your palms skyward. Relax your spine. We're so used to living with our heads buried in internet and social media environments governed by algorithm AI that we skip to the next item as soon as we get bored with the current one. The anticipation is that there will be something more entertaining following this, and that all spills into how we treat one another. In the middle of so many readily available dopamine boosters, advocating that we embrace responsibility may not be the most relevant, but it is essential for mature love. Show up, be present, work for the growth and well-being of your loved ones, including yourself. Thank you for continuing our journey together. Let us conclude our practice today by trusting that we will continue to learn and train ourselves to be compassionate and responsible to ourselves. Namaste. See you soon.